Imagine a world where a poo budget could implode into exactly 88 pieces. Yes, you heard that right. Picture, if you will, a meticulous ledger filled to the brim with every conceivable expense associated with managing society's most, aromatic problem. But then, in a whirlwind of unforeseen financial turbulence, this budget spectacularly disintegrates into 88 precise fragments. As if directed by the unseen hand of absurdity, each piece morphs, taking on a new life as moilets. And just like that, from the chaos of an imploded budget, the moilets were born. From the debris of budgetary despair emerged the moilets, gleaming under the sun. Now, what exactly are moilets, you ask? Picture this, toilets, but not just any toilets. These are crafted from the remnants of a shattered poo budget, imbued with the mystical essence of moil. Each moilet, unique in its curvature and hue, boasts features that would make any standard lavatory blush. Some have lids that flutter like the wings of a bashful butterfly, while others possess handles that hum old jazz tunes when jiggled. On their first day in the sunlit world, these moilets didn't just stand idly by. No, they twirled, they tangoed, and they tested the limits of their newly formed porcelain legs. The grass beneath their feet whispered tales of the earth, and the wind played with their shiny, reflective surfaces, creating a spectacle of light and shadows. As they settled into their new existence, the moilets discovered they had a unique talent. What's a group of newly formed moilets to do? Form a choir, obviously. As the moilets line up with an air of unexpected sophistication, they clear their throats. What follows is a musical phenomenon quite unlike any other. Picture this. An ensemble of moilets, their voices echoing through the open air, singing Skibidi dop dop dop, yes yes. Skibidi dopado dip dip baby, a put the body. Skibidi 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 moilety moilet coilet. The song, a bizarre mix of nonsensical phrases and catchy tunes, reverberates across the landscape. Trees sway, birds pause mid-flight, and even the clouds seem to pulsate with the rhythm. The world, it seems, can't help but stop and listen to this peculiar chorus. In the midst of this auditory spectacle, Pasek, the cat with a name as quirky as his personality, tilts his head, puzzled. His whiskers twitch in time with the skibidis and dops, a furry conductor to this surreal symphony. With each note, the moilets weren't just singing, they were changing their world. Just when you thought it couldn't get any weirder, the universe decides to join the party. Amidst the melodious echoes of the moilet choir, a baffling scene unfolds as the United States utters a cryptic proclamation, RKBF1RE8 Fink. No one knows what it means, but it seems to mark the onset of even more bizarre occurrences. From the cosmic wings, a spectacle unlike any other begins to materialize. A uranium tornado meets a pea hurricane. The collision is not only visually striking, but also olfactorily overwhelming. As these two formidable forces intertwine, they give birth to something horrific yet mesmerizing. Wendy. Imagine the vilest concoction, a swirling miasma of wet, hot diarrhea mixed with sharp, acrid urine. It's a sight that burns into the retinas and a smell that could peel paint from the walls, but the chaos doesn't stop there. In an unexpected twist, an orange Fanta enters the fray. With a resounding fart, it adds a new layer of stench to the already foul air. The scent is so potent it could only be described as stunk, a stench so formidable it seems to have its own presence, creeping and enveloping everything in its path. As Wendy rages on and the stunk permeates, the cosmos itself seems to shudder at the absurdity. What started as a simple song from a choir of moilets has escalated into a cosmic catastrophe, paving the way for a reality-bending finale. The stage was set, not just for disaster, but for an interdimensional spectacle. And now for the grand finale, where time, space and sanity collapse into the Skibidi black hole. Imagine, if you will, a universe where the laws of physics are not just bent, but enthusiastically twisted into a cosmic pretzel. At the center of this tumultuous whirlwind, a symphony of Skibidi pulses through the cosmos like a catchy tune stuck on infinite replay. Here, the very fabric of reality dances to the rhythm of Skibidi dop dop dop. As galaxies twirl and stars fizz out like spent party sparklers, every atom seems to chant in unison, yes, yes, Skibidi dopado dip dip baby, put the body Skibidi. It's a spectacle of destruction so grand, so mesmerizing, that even the black holes are tapping their event horizons. In this kaleidoscope of chaos, the overwhelming presence of Skibidi energy overtakes all of existence. Planets perform pirouettes as they implode, and comets croon in chorus as they crumble into cosmic dust. As the dust settles, what are we left with? Just the echo of Skibidi. If you've ever wondered how far the imagination can stretch, today's journey was a prime example. We began with a budget, not of money, but of poo, which spectacularly imploded into 88 pieces. These fragments, not ones to be left behind in the annals of the ordinary, transformed into moilets, a curious alchemy of toilet and moil. Then, as if the universe hadn't already tipped over the edge of the bizarre, these moilets multiplied and formed a choir. Yes, a choir that sang in a language best described as Skibidi. Their song, a catchy ensemble of skibidi dop dop dop, yes yes, skibidi dopado dip dip baby, a put the body skibidi 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 moileti moilet coilet, will echo in the corners of our minds, possibly forever. Amidst this symphony, a cat named Pasek casually observed, embodying the surreal as only a feline could. And just when you thought it couldn't escalate, America spoke in tongues and the Skibidis descended in a cosmic catastrophe. As we wrap up this mind-bending adventure, remember the world of Skibidi is only as far as one's imagination dares to go.